फलक के नजारों.
If that person reacts wrongly, he can add to that pain and already worse situation. So again we come back to the Prophet ﷺ, that when he saw people doing this, he used to become very worried as well and angry in the sense that actually towards Shaitan and how he is misusing and some of the leaders who are, in spite of knowing the truth, are keeping a cap upon the common. So how he reacted? His reaction, the teaching which we get from him is that he redirected that rage into a constructive long-term plan which you could benefit people rather than just reacting immediately. So that is why in the Meccan period, when these things were happening and all these, he even asked Sahaba Ikram and from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as well, there was not even permission to fight back. There was no permission to jihad or react. He said just be patient. And at that time there were many evils happening, like people were drinking alcohol, people were dealing with interest and other things. This was zulm upon creation. But these things were not paid attention to. The bigger picture was paid attention to, that these things are happening because of you. So the answer to that, what you're saying, is that transform that rage into a positive action to make that situation better. And that's what the Prophet ﷺ did, that he transformed that rage. He used to take it out at the night time in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why we hear that he was very mutafakir, and a kind of sound used to come from his lesser chest and where he did things. So he did Allah's, with the creation during the day, the plan was to inform them of a bigger picture, that where have they come from, what is the meaning of life, and what they are doing, how it's going to affect them in this dunya and akhirah. Basically the journey of man, that was the focus on it, and their relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So in that regard, then it takes time sometimes, 5 years, 7 years, like he took about 13, 15 years, but then it starts yielding results. So जिस तरह आप कह रहे हैं ना, मतलब you see politicians are just taking advantage of people, religious scholars, not the pious, righteous one, not the true mashayikh, but the false one, like they were false prophets. If you just actually say to people they are wrong and things don't go, this won't help. Those who are attached to them, they are going to remain there, and they will, even these people will turn against you and try to tarnish your reputation by how they did with Anbiya alayhi salam, sometimes calling them magicians, sometimes calling them not speaking truth, sometimes calling them power hungry, etc. So the solution is to devise a positive plan and at least save those people who are not in their trap yet, or who are just about to fall into their trap, and also to help some who have already, they might change their mind, very rarely they do, until they will see the grass is not green on the other side, until they will start suffering the loss personally, things, or something happens, then they will come back. But the other majority of the people who are not there, they can be given message. उसका यही जवाब है कि भाई मुस्बत तरीके, जिस तरह हम अभी सफ़र करके आए हैं, तो उसका गुस्सा वहाँ करने की बजाय या इनको जो है एक पॉजिटिव तरीके से, मुस्बत तरीके से वो पैगाम, that message is given. So alhamdulillah, from this not only few people benefit, but the one who is going to understand, he himself will become an agent of that message. And remember what I said last week, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not demand results from us. He demands effort with sincerity. Two things: effort, sincerity, two things. these two things are here, there, alhamdulillah, effort according to sunnah with sincerity, then that's it. No other. So let's say a mother who brings up children sincerely, she wants them to be good, she wants them to be pious and righteous, but they turn to be gangsters, they turn to be some left Islam, some actually are bad people doing bad things. So she gets very much worried. But if she done that effort with sincerity, she is going to get rewarded according to her intention. She shouldn't worry that where is my effort gone, my effort has gone waste, it's a disaster for me, where is my sacrifice. Her everything is safe. She is going to be rewarded from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala based upon her intention and effort, as though she has brought up and these people have done good and they have become righteous. So from that point of view, a parent should not worry. We've been trying and still a mother should not worry. As far as Allah Azza wa Jalla is concerned, their akhirah is concerned, their reward is concerned, so who is the loser? Loser are they actually. And they made their own decision. Sometimes a person cannot help those people who want to be on the other side. But as far as, so this shouldn't add to your psychological, depression and grief that, look, I sacrificed my life, I've done so much, that's gone to waste and they have not benefited. No. That will go only waste when you have not done.
फलक के नज़ारों ज़मीं की बहारों, फलक के नज़ारों ज़मीं की बहारों, सबीले मनाओ हजूर आगे, हजूर आगे, हजूर आगे।